My name's Julie and I'm terrified of spiders. When I see a spider, I just freak, just completely freak out. My body kind of goes into spasm. I start to sweat, I start to shake, and then it just turns into screaming and crying and running. There's no rational thought at all, just run. Absolutely, just get away from it as quick as I can.
A fear of spiders completely dominates her life because anything she does, she's always thinking about it.
I can't imagine a day when I can actually wake up, just get out of bed, do all the normal things that normal people do without looking for them, checking for them, screaming if I see one. Just be normal.
Whenever a spider's in the house or whenever she's seen one or whatever, it's just been absolute chaos. She just can't go near it, she can't look at it. Just manic.
I know it's not going to get me. It's just seeing it, I can't explain what it does, it's awful.
Julie lives with partner Dave and 2 sons, Ryan and Jack. She's been terrified of spiders for over 40 years, and it impacts on all their lives.
It's quite horrific, really.
Every single thing that I do during the day has got spiders there.
It does affect her a lot in every way, during the day and night time.
I actually can't remember the last time I got a full night's sleep, because once somebody told me that you swallow spiders in your sleep, so I keep waking up all the time to make sure my mouth's shut.
I don't sleep as well because you're just waiting for that moment when she screams. All it takes is for some air to just brush the side of her face, and that's it. The reaction is straight away. It could be a spider, and that's it. She's bolts straight out of bed, and then everything's got to be checked, the pillars and everything, although it was probably just her hair, because we can never find anything, and you just can't get back to sleep. Like she says, spiders don't sleep, and she doesn't sleep. She doesn't sleep properly at all.
I'm up 2 and 3 times during the night to go to the loo, which means Dave's up 2 or 3 times because he comes with me. He stands outside door while I've been to the toilet.
Julie and Dave have been together for 2 years, and he's spent most of their relationship doing a daily routine of searching for spiders.
In any given day, you can spend hours checking. When we first get up, I check. If she has to put a dressing gown on, I have to put my hands down the sleeves and check that. I have to turn the pockets inside out.
He checks my clothes for me before he goes to work, and I put my clothes in a certain position so I know he's checked them. Then I'm not too bad, even though I still give him a quick shake out myself, but I have to have one of the dogs with me while I'm doing it as well.
I've got to go check the bathroom. If there's a towel folded, then I've got to unfold the towel and check everything.
I saw a spider once on a toilet roll, and now every single toilet roll has to be checked. Wherever I go, it has to be checked.
Julie and Dave have just moved into their dream home, a place in the country, but it's turning into a nightmare.
I think it's actually got worse than from where Julie used to live, because obviously, being in the country, there's more chance of coming across more spiders. She's always on the lookout more. You can see it in her whenever she goes out or even inside the bungalow.
We have discussed it. I have told him that I will leave. If the spiders carry on, that I will leave.
There are a lot more spiders, but, it's how much you want to make it rule your life, really.
Julie works from home all day, alone, grooming dogs. Before she'll enter her parlour, Dave must do a thorough sweep.
I think if one landed on me, I don't even think I'd be able to grab the dog. I'd be out like a shot.
Julie's phobia of spiders does interfere with the day-to-day running of a business.
If I see anything, then I just wait for owners at dogs to come. And if they'll get rid of them, then I'm fine. If not, then I don't do the dogs.
They take the dog away without finishing the grooming. And then, obviously, she's losing custom and losing money.
I think the spiders could be everywhere. I know it's irrational, but it's just there all the time, just looking for them the whole time. They could be hiding, they could just run out. They could land on me. Wow. I couldn't stand that.
Julie already has horses, but she'd love more animals.
My dream would be to open a sanctuary for any unwanted animal, but the only thing I've got about that is there's more places in the kennels, in the stables, for spiders to hide, and I think that would stop it.
My mum has a lot of goals and dreams,
to kind of push towards, but the fear of spiders actually like pushes them further and further away.
I don't think Julie realised is obviously there's a lot more areas where spiders can be. There's not always somebody here 24/7. So it must be awful for her, being on her own.
Julie has diabetes and needs to avoid going into shock if she sees a spider.
It doesn't take much for my sugars to start to drop, but stress makes it drop really quickly. And that's what happens if I see a spider and I start to run and scream, the stress levels go up, the sugar goes down, and then I have an hypo, which is where the sugar goes too low, and then I get all confused.
Obviously, if she goes into one of these shocks while there's nobody here, you know, she's going to be stranded and pretty much stuck on her own, which is quite dangerous because she obviously needs to be able to, somebody there, or be able to ring an ambulance or get help.
When Dave's at work, he's texting me all the time, he's ringing me all the time just to make sure everything's all right. And he's a roofer. It's the last thing he wants to be doing when he's up on a roof.
I'm definitely living on edge. Everybody who lives in the same house as Julie are on edge.
I'm so looking forward to getting the help off Nik and Eva. Hopefully it'll work and just get rid of it so I can live a normal life.
If Julie was to be able to get over a phobia of spiders, then her life will start. She will be able to start living a proper life, what we all take for granted.
For my mum to get over a phobia, it'd mean a massive amount to our family. It's obviously very important to my mother, and it'd just be fantastic.
The Speakmans want to visit Julie in her own home, where they can deal with the heart of the problem.
Hello. Hello. Pleased to meet you. Hello.
An uncontrollable fear of spiders is stopping 47-year-old Julie from living a normal life.
When I see a spider, I just completely freak out. My body kind of goes into spasm. I start to sweat, I start to shake, and then it just turns into screaming and crying.
Her phobia is so bad, it controls every minute of her day.
I saw a spider once on a toilet roll, and now every single toilet roll has to be checked wherever I go.
The Speakmans have come to Julie's house today to address the fear in her own home.
So, Julie, in your words, can you tell us why we're here today?
Whenever my eyes are open, they're looking for spiders. It don't matter what I'm doing, where I am. I'm just looking for them the whole time.
That's interesting, that you say you've got a phobia, but you're actually looking for them instead of keeping away from them.
Yeah, it is. I know what you mean. I can't stand the thought of them coming near me, so I need to check wherever I'm walking that they're not going to be there, you know, to be able to get near me.
What is it you're anticipating?
It touching me, it crawling on me, just with its long hairy legs.
So if you see one, tell us what happens. What's the response to the spider?
It's just pure fear. As soon as I see it, and I just run, I've just got to get as far away from it as I can. The anxiety and the shaking and the crying, and I mean crying, you know, like a child. It's ridiculous.
OK, so how long have you had this?
For as long as I can remember. I do remember one incident when I was maybe about 4. I was in the room with my mum, and as she just suddenly started screaming, and I went over to her, and a spider came across the ceiling, and she screamed and ran, and I screamed and ran with her. And that's the only thing I can remember, what might have started
And how long ago was that?
I was about 4, so it was quite a lot of years ago, 44 years ago.
So you've suffered with this for 44 years?
Yeah, ever since.
And have you found that over that 44 years that it's got worse?
I've found that it's just been the same, just all the time. I mean, I had a spider on me not long ago, about a year ago, and now I'm scared of putting my clothes on because it was in my clothes. Then it ended up sat here on my neck. So now I'm scared of putting clothes on without having them checked.
And who checks your clothes for you?
I do.
Poor Dave.
Yeah. I have to check the pockets, the arms, turn them inside out and check them and shake them. But I have to do that in front of her. It's no good going into another room and doing it because she just wants it checking in front of her.
So you can't pretend and say, I've done it?
No.
What else does she have you doing, Dave?
At night time, if we have to get up to go to the toilet, middle of the night, we have to get up because I have to check a dressing gown and then I have to check the bathroom. The towels, the toilet roll, everything's got to be checked before she'll go in there. Then I stand outside just in case she screams.
Does that happen often?
Oh, yeah, very much. It becomes routine. That's the awful bit about it. You just, same as you're on edge all the time. When I go out, when I go to the garden, take the dogs down there, you're just waiting for that scream.
That is the problem with anyone that's living with a phobia. You've got to adapt your life around it.
So what you're saying is you've got one person with a phobia and you're on high alert because you're scanning constantly for spiders, and then you're on high alert because you're waiting to hear if Julie screamed and you need to come and rescue her.
Yeah.
You've only been together for how long?
Just over 2 years.
Just over 2 years.
So you've come into, it's a fairly new relationship, but you're adapting this relationship into sort of a caring position. You're like a carer with the sort of adjustments you're having to make and the contingencies you're putting into place to make really what's an unacceptable situation acceptable. And it's
I feel dead guilty about it all the time. I feel so sorry for him. If it was reversed, I think it'd get on my nerves, thinking, hang on a minute, I've got my own life.
And in fairness, Julie, I'm sure it does get on his nerves, but he loves you, so he tolerates it. But, again, straight talking, you've only been together for 2 years.
Yeah.
So in 5 years down the line, I think if we don't help you today, there could come a point where Dave could just say, enough, because he's living with you and wants to be with you because of you and not because he wants to be a carer.
Yeah.
And any phobia, I know this started when you were 4, but any phobia grows.
Yeah.
And what I mean by that is that you start to look in new places and add in new situations, because you didn't always need someone to go to the toilet with you in the night, but that's adapted as the fear's grown.
Yeah.
And that's why you have to hoover the room. And if we didn't sort this today, believe me, there'd come a point where you probably wouldn't want to live here anymore.
You're living on anxiety 24/7, aren't you, really? So how's that affecting your health?
Well, with me diabetes, it makes your sugar levels drop if you're really stressed, and it's kind of, it borders all the time. I've got to keep checking it to make sure it's all right. But if I see one, it'll just boom, it's gone, and then I have to take Lucozade, to get the levels back up. If I'm on my own, it's more dangerous, because if my sugar levels drop too low, it can result in diabetic coma. When anybody's with me, it's not too bad, and it won't drop like it does. It goes when I'm on my own, because nobody can help me.
But that explains why Dave's on high alert and he has to keep bringing you, because he's absolutely terrified when he's away from you that you could be going into diabetic shock.
Yeah.
Am I right?
That's right, love,
And he's seen it. We've had to have ambulance out, not because of a spider, but he's seen what happens, when you're on your way to diabetic coma.
Nik and Eva have asked Julie's sons to join in today's mediation.
So Ryan and Jack, thank you for joining us. And we'd like to hear how how your mum's spider phobia affects you.
If there is one, and my mum does say it's just absolute chaos in the house. I remember one time she put a dressing gown on, and there were a spider on a dressing gown, and she saw it, and it was just, I can't even describe to you. It was just absolutely manic. So.
Does that worry you? Knowing that she can get into that state?
It's upsetting for me to see my mum like that, because, over such a small thing like a spider. If she's on her own, because obviously I'm at work, Dave's at work, Jack's at school or whatever. My mum works at home. If she does see one, and it brings on, my mum's diabetes, she can go into hypo. And if she's on her own, she sort of goes into a little bit of a coma kind of thing. And there's no way she can ring an ambulance, and it can be quite serious, and it can lead to a lot of trouble, like.
All because of a little spider?
Because of a spider, because it's stress that it brings on.
Does it worry you, Jack?
It causes a lot of panic to me, yeah. I can remember when she had an hypo a few years ago, and I went to school the next day, and I knew that no one were in the house. I wanted to stay at home, but she wouldn't let me. She wanted me to go to school. And I was just worried all day, and I couldn't concentrate.
You rang me, didn't you? You rang me from school.
Yeah, I rang her at dinner time, just to make sure that she was all right.
And how old were you then?
Must have been about 13, wasn't it?
So at the age of 13, you felt responsible for your mum?
I always have, because it's your mum, innit? You just want best for her, want her to always be
Is it in the
safe.
back of your mind, boys, that mum, you know, how is she if you're out of the house?
Definitely. I think that's why it'd be such a weight off of our shoulders, like, you know, if mum does sort this out. It's just upsetting for us all to see you like that, and it's not very nice to see you in such distress, really. And obviously, if you do sort this out, it'd be absolutely fantastic for us all, and for you as well.
It's an awful thing to have to see whenever you do see a spider. It's written all over your face that you can't even breathe properly. You just want to get out of the room. It's absolutely awful, and it upsets us all, and you just can't even think straight.
I know.
Everybody's trying to live a life, but the focal point is worry based upon a spider phobia.
Yeah.
And no one has any time off.
Why should they have to suffer, you know, for something that I'm...
I understand that,
You know
but
what
you
I
are
mean?
making them suffer.
Yeah, yeah. I know. I wish I didn't. I really wish I didn't. That's why I just love it to, you know, to not be there.
The family have written letters to each other to say how they really feel.
Mum, it's extremely important for me that you find a cure for your phobia. It's important you live a happy and full life without the fear and worry of spiders dragging you down. I think this treatment will have a massive impact on our family and take a huge weight from your shoulders. I know firsthand how much you've suffered through the years. I've seen the panic and chaos when you see a spider, and for you to be able to cope with your phobia would be fantastic.
Wow. That's lovely. Thank you.
Your fear of spiders has seriously affected your life. You know it has, and it needs to be fixed. Me, Ryan and Dave will always be here no matter what. Fingers crossed Nik and Eva can fix your phobia, because it took a serious toll on your life. You mean the world to me, and I just want you to be able to relax at night after working all day. I love you, Jack.
Oh. Wow. Thank you. God.
Thanks, Jack.
Julie, one of the many reasons Julie needs this treatment is to get her life on track and to be able to enjoy her life, not checking 24/7 every day. It would mean so much to me and the boys, because that would mean that we would be able to get our life back on track so that we all could enjoy this.
If we could ask you, Julie, now to please read your letter.
I have had my spider phobia for as long as I can remember. I feel my life is very restricted as I am always on the lookout and watching for anywhere, anytime. I would be totally lost without my family, especially Dave, who sorts the situation out if a spider does appear and who helps to calm me down. I often imagine how my life would be if I could get rid of this phobia. I am scared that we will have to leave this beautiful place that we have worked so hard for if I don't get myself sorted. Sorry. Sorry.
No,
Don't apologise, that's how
It's
you
just the
feel.
thought of leaving here, you know, when we've all worked so hard for it, and just giving it up. All these having to give it up, you know, just for me.
And that's where you're at.
Yeah. And just we just all, it's just such a beautiful place to be, you know, all animals are happy, we're all happy. Other than that little bit of a shadow, that can ruin it, and it will ruin it. It will. There's no way I could stay in. I can't stop in on my own at the moment now when Jack's at school. When I'm going out to pick him up, I go out sometimes 2 hours before I'm due to pick him up because I can't stay in, and I'll go to my friends or I'll go shopping.
So you can't just stay in this house and walk around this house on your own?
No, I never go anywhere in this house if I'm in on my own without the dogs being with me.
That's not a life, Julie.
I know it's not.
Were you aware of that?
Yeah, we're aware of that, yeah.
Yeah, they...
Yeah.
OK. This is pretty desperate.
Yeah.
So we're going to ask the boys and Dave to leave us with you.
Right.
And then hopefully next time we see you.
Yeah.
She'll be holding a big spider.
Seeing just how badly my phobia upsets my family, it gutted me. It really, really upset me. And I want to sort it out for them just as much as I want to sort it out for me, give them their lives back.
As a family, that's the first time we've all sat down together And it was good because we all opened up, and that's what I think needed to happen.
Yeah. Good luck.
I've got to say that of all the spider phobias that we've worked with, this is most definitely up there with the most severe. The whole family is suffering. I'm really shocked at just how bad this is, and I'm really pleased that we've been called in.
47-year-old Julie has lived with arachnophobia since she was a little girl. Her fear is so severe, it keeps her awake all night.
I actually can't remember the last time I got a full night's sleep because once somebody told me that you swallow spiders in your sleep. So I keep waking up all the time to make sure my mouth's shut.
During mediation, she learned how much her phobia is affecting her family.
It's an awful thing to have to see whenever you do see a spider. It's written all over your face that you can't even breathe properly. You just want to get out of the room.
It's upsetting for me to see my mum like that because, you know, over such a small thing like a spider.
It's time for her treatment.
Julie, I think we need to educate you a little bit about spiders. So do you really believe that spiders are coming to get you?
I believe that they'd make a beeline for me if they could. I think they'd come and crawl on me.
Okay, that's not true. That's not true. Because spiders are frightened of humans. And spiders will basically run away. But what this tells us is that at the age of 4, when this all started, you saw your mum reacting, but you tell me the story.
Well, I was in the room with my mum and she just started screaming. So I ran up to her and then I seen the spider, it running across Coving.
Okay.
And my mum said she was screaming, so I grabbed my mum and then my mum turned round and ran and I ran in on, so I ran with her.
Okay, so what happens in that situation? If you're in a situation of fear or anxiety, and this isn't not just as a child, as an adult, if you're in fear, then what your mind wants to know is, what is it that's causing this fear?
In that moment, when your mum was screaming and you were holding on to your mum, what caused the fear to you?
My mum screaming. That caused it.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. So in that moment, you have got to distinguish what is it that's causing this fear, because I don't like how it feels, it's not nice, and I want to be able to avoid it in the future. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
But as a 4-year-old child, when you set this up, you didn't blame your mum.
No.
What did you blame?
The spider.
You blamed the spider. And because you blamed the spider, you're still blaming them today.
See, and what's actually happened, when you're 4, this is your world. And then as you get older, your world gets bigger and bigger and bigger.
I'll have to lean back.
But that's because you get more experience and your world gets bigger.
And you can see more things.
And you can see more things and you can look at things more objectively. But what's actually happening with you is that you're an adult.
But every time you see a spider,
your world is becoming smaller and smaller and smaller.
Yeah.
So much so that even what should be considered your safety zone, being your home, you can't even be in here on your own.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
And that will keep producing, and your world will keep getting smaller.
Right.
If this doesn't stop. And
Yeah.
you can feel that already.
Yeah.
So, what I want to ask you, is it fair to have spent all these years blaming spiders?
No.
Because did that spider do anything to you, yes or no?
No.
Has a spider ever done anything to you, yes or no?
No.
And all the spider was doing what spiders do, just crawling around.
Yeah.
And you blame the spider instead of blaming your mum. And what we're asking you to do, Julie, is stop blaming the spider because it didn't do anything wrong.
I know it completely makes sense.
Okay. Well, if you accept that and you stop blaming the spider, then you'll no longer be frightened because you know throughout your life a spider has never done any harm to you.
Yeah.
So what we're asking you to do today is grow up.
And stop taking advice off a 4-year-old. Because ultimately that's what's happening here.
Yeah.
You're taking advice of a 4-year-old and behaving like a 4-year-old, which is why, as an adult, it feels wrong and you don't want to be that way.
Yeah.
Your mum didn't like spiders. That was her prerogative. That was her view. But you're an animal lover. How can you discriminate and say, well, I love all them, but you, spider, no, no, no. How can you do that? I'm talking to the adult now, not the 4-year-old child inside you.
I'm guilty now. But
Well,
no,
I want you to feel guilty. Exactly. Once you feel guilty, and once you feel that you're questioning this as an adult, because even though you've had this for such a long time now, 43 years, you've never looked at it from an adult and child's perspective. You've just run away.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
I've got something to show you, but there's nothing live in there, okay? So before I open my box, on a fear scale of 0 to 10, where are you?
11, in case there's a real one.
Right, there isn't a real one, so you'll probably laugh actually when you see what we've got in here. This is a toy one, so just tell me how that feels. 0 to 10.
I'd say maybe half. It's not too bad. I don't think I could hold it just because of its legs.
Even though it's only a small one?
Yeah.
Do you know it's only got 6 legs, that?
Yeah, do you know what? I actually think that's a fly.
Oh.
I actually think that's a fake spider.
Is there?
Yeah, it is.
So it weren't even a spider.
So it's
you're
not even a
making
spider.
It. That just shows how much you're making it up.
So knowing that that's a fly, does that make a difference?
It does, yeah.
So what we're talking we're talking discrimination here by 2 legs.
You're right, yeah.
Is that what we're saying?
Yeah. Must be, yeah.
So could you hold that now, knowing it's a fly?
No, it's a fly, I can.
So all these plastic spiders we've got in here of varying sizes, we just pull 2 legs off them. They're going to be okay, aren't they? That's what we're talking about.
Yeah.
That's how ridiculous this is,
Yeah.
isn't it?
It is.
It's a bit mad, isn't it?
Yeah. It is mad. Yeah.
And funnily enough, we've got a spider in here and it's got a broken leg. So it's got 7.
We put a plaster on it though. It's actually got
Oh my God, really?
7.5 and a plaster.
Look.
Oh, no, really, please. Oh, God.
Right, so just tell me,
Wow.
0 to 10.
Wow. I can't even look at that. I'm really sorry.
No, that's fine. Okay, at least we know. Yeah, good stuff. Right, well, we'll leave it there then. Seeing as you're not going to let me get any more of my toys out.
So you still blame the spider?
I don't actually blame the spider now, but I'm still
But you do.
scared of the spider.
And you see, I know that once you stop blaming the spider, that you're no longer scared. Because you blame the spider for the fear. So the fear becomes linked to the spider.
Yeah.
So the question is, what has to happen for you to stop blaming the spider?
It's not the spider's fault. It was my mum's fault
That's right.
for making me
That's right.
scream and run with her.
Correct.
It was your mum's fault. And as soon as you don't blame the spider anymore, then you're not scared of them. And literally, it is that simple. How would you feel if we brought it back out of that case and showed you?
I don't know till you fetched it out. It don't feel as bad as what it did when it first came out.
Do you know what? It looks nothing like.
Do you know that you're
Look at-
smiling?
Yeah.
Do you know that you're smiling?
Look. Put your hand out.
I'm not over sure about that.
You see, you know what I'm
I can
seeing?
do
You know
that.
what I'm seeing, Julie? You're at a situation now where you've let go, where you actually believe it wasn't the spider's fault, about 95%. And you're clinging on a little bit because this has been part of you for pretty much all your life.
Yeah.
So all we're saying is that once you totally let this go and you stop blaming the spider, 100%, you can look at any spider in the world and you will no longer be scared.
I was saying I shouldn't be scared of spiders.
You're finding it hard to accept though, aren't you?
Yeah. Yeah.
And you find it hard to accept because in a lot of ways, it's ruining your life. And I get it. But look, the spider's there. Look, let's put it there. See?
Yeah.
Right, and we know that that's a toy one. We've got another toy one in here. My favourite one in here.
Right, this one's called Rocky.
Yeah, you'll like this one. Let's just...
He'll have to be gentle though, because he's a bit
Oh, yeah,
perished.
yeah, he's a bit
He's getting
perished,
old a bit
yeah.
now, isn't he? Whoa. This is Rocky. Rocky's getting on a bit now.
Yeah,
We've had Rocky for many years. He's perishing a little bit.
Incidentally, there's not a spider anywhere in the world that's anything
Like this.
like the size of that. So what do you think about Rocky?
Is it a toy?
Excellent.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to show you this at a distance then, just to be safe. I know you're all right, but I don't want to upset you.
Is it a real spider?
It used to be.
You ready?
Well done.
See?
You're trying to find it,
Yeah.
and you're searching
But the voice
for
isn't
thoughts.
there, is it?
No, it's not. No. Do you know when you expect to
I do.
just whoa?
Yes. And you're absolutely, that's habit.
I know that you're perfectly all right with that, but you didn't know, which is why I was pulling it out slowly. But look, this is actually a bird-eating tarantula. It's about as big as they get. So, how do you feel about that?
I can't believe I'm sat looking at it.
I can't believe you laughed at Rocky.
So, how's that feel?
He's insulting you now, isn't he? It's
Yeah.
like, I'm all right with that now.
I'm just waiting. I'm just waiting to run.
But nothing's
You know,
happening, is it?
No, it's still a little bit, wow, a spider, ooh. But it's not a... I mean, if Dave could see that now, he'd probably run and I'd say, come back, it's all right. But no, I think what's scaring me most of all now is the fact that I'm not screaming and I'm not running.
So the big test is showing you something that is alive. And just because we know that you're not frightened of spiders anymore. It's glaringly obvious. If you could see your face, you'd realise that. But you don't know yet entirely.
You're nearly there. You're thinking, yeah, but I'm all right with them because they're dead. That's what you're saying to yourself.
It's time for Julie to face the real thing.
So how do you feel if I bring that forward?
Yeah.
Is this the closest you've ever been to a real life spider?
We just moved.
Shall I bring him to the table?
You can name this one if you like.
This can be your first spider pet if you want.
I can't believe I'm actually sitting here looking at him.
You see, that's a pretty big spider, to be honest.
For a house spider, that is a big spider. But it's still smaller than what you imagined.
Yeah.
That is a...
And do you understand why you imagined it to be a lot bigger and more sinister than what it was? Because it wasn't your fear, and you see a grown-up screaming. So you've got to use your imagination as a 4-year-old. How could my mum be that frightened? It must have been really
massive.
big.
Yeah.
It must have been really hairy. So when you created that schema, which is like a thought process and a reference for spiders, to justify how frightened your mum was in that moment, it had to be really scary. Does that make sense?
So, should we have a look at him? Have a look. You see him?
Yeah.
You turn it around and you can see him. How's that?
Yeah, it's okay. I'm sorry for blaming you.
Thanks for getting that out there. So, let me ask you a question, Julie. Have you got a spider phobia, yes or no?
No.
She says surrounded by spiders.
No.
Are you sure?
I don't think so. Well, I wouldn't be able to sit and look at him, would I? This close. The only thing I don't think I'd be able to do is hold him.
Do you want to hold him?
I would like to hold him, but I really I don't think I could, because I wouldn't want to hurt him.
But do you know why? Because you never have. You've never held a spider, so you don't know how to do it.
Right.
And from one animal lover to another, how about giving it a go?
Right.
That's what I wanted to hear. So we've got to be very careful because spiders are extremely delicate. So let's just... It's all right. All right.
Don't pop your hand down, put it flat on there.
You ready? Having this on your hand, Julie, represents 43 years of fear gone and your life back.
Yeah.
For you, for Dave.
And for all the innocent spiders.
Yeah.
Yeah. You ready?
Yes.
Jumped on you then. Did you feel that?
Let's do that again.
Yeah. How was that?
Amazing.
Did you feel anything?
Just a little
He
tickle.
just, honestly, jumped.
Yeah.
He jumped on you.
I can't believe it. I really, honestly, I can't believe it. It's marvellous. It really is. Unreal.
Well done.
Thank you.
Well done.
I'm going to let him go across your hand one more time, and then I think we're going to have to go and surprise Dave, aren't we?
Yeah.
Will he believe you?
No.
On that side.
Oh, get the other one.
I like a feeling. I can feel it.
Hold on. Oh, he's like, oh, here I am.
Well done.
There you go, well done.
So, Julie, do you or do you not have a spider phobia?
No.
No.
I don't have a spider phobia. Thank you so
Can I be the
much.
first
I can't
to
walk.
congratulate you.
Julie has been petrified of spiders since she was a little girl.
When I see a spider, I just completely freak out, and then it just turns into screaming and crying.
Her phobia was so bad, even her business was suffering.
I think the spiders could be everywhere. If I see anything, then I just wait for owners and dogs to come. And if they'll get rid of them, then I'm fine. If not, then I don't do the dogs.
But a session with the Speakmans changed the way she thought completely.
How was that?
Amazing. I can't believe it.
Now Nik and Eva are bringing her to an animal sanctuary to join her family.
I'm feeling a bit sceptical about seeing my mum. After seeing her for so many years, so scared of spiders. I can't see after a matter of minutes that it's worked, but I am excited about seeing her, and if it has worked, I'll be amazed.
Hello, have you missed us?
Yeah, yep.
So what do you think?
How's it going?
Thinking. Well, we've kind of got a new little pet.
Oh my God. That's amazing.
This is Bert. It's lovely.
Did you think you'd see that?
No, I didn't. No, I didn't.
Like it. He's been across my hand quite a few times. Yeah. But well, I don't like. I can't get him out in case he falls.
You're not scared of that then? What have you?
Not alive. Not alive.
Did you ever think you'd see the day?
No. No.
I mean, hand on heart, how did you think she'd do?
No disrespect. I thought it were gonna. I didn't think it would.
Just in case. You don't believe us, there you go.
No.
Absolutely amazing.
Yeah.
You
How
wouldn't-
far would normally? How far would I have
You
run?
wouldn't have got her in 50 yards of that.
To see my family's face, especially the children, it was absolutely. That'll stop with me forever. I just felt so good.
When we met with Julie's family, I think the words that spring to mind is stunned silence. They were absolutely in shock. They've never known her any other way.
When I first saw my mum holding a box with a spider in it, I was completely speechless.
I could never have imagined that it was possible that they could do that and change her mind.
Julie's always wanted her own animal sanctuary, but she could never even walk around one. Until now.
Have you seen what's up there? Above the door.
Not just above the door, look.
Yeah,
all
I've
of
been-
there.
yeah.
All up the roof.
I've been looking all round at the cobwebs.
And how do they make you feel?
Absolutely fine. There's just nothing there. 24 hours ago, I couldn't have walked in to this animal sanctuary without looking round. It's lovely to be able to come in and not worry about it.
She's walked into the sanctuary with me, not clinging onto me. There's been cobwebs, she's seen them, and there's straw all over, there's animals running about, and you can see in her face, she's relaxed, and you can see that it's definitely a plus, and hopefully it's definitely going to be one of our goals.
So how are you feeling?
I feel free. I'm sure Dave will feel free.
Definitely.
Yeah.
I'm very proud of you, and I can't thank you two enough. I really can't.
You're very well.
It's been a massive, life-changing day.
Today's a day of liberation for Dave, really, because he's got his life back.
So weight off our shoulders, and it's a good life ahead.
It's been 3 weeks since we've seen Julie, so we're back today, little surprise visit. We've brought a tarantula, really just to check how she is with a huge spider. Hello! Hello! We're back. Hello! So how are things?
Absolutely brilliant. Yeah, it's so different.
And have you seen some spiders?
Yes, I have. I just walked by them. I was waiting for the fear, and it just didn't come.
So pleased. So do you feel more relaxed as well, Dave?
Good night's sleep now and again.
Are you still checking what's happened with that?
Well, basically, it has completely stopped.
I'm kind of sorry for everything I put him through.
The Speakmans give Julie a final test, introducing her to a tarantula.
How do you feel?
I feel fine. There's just no wanting to run, no hair standing up, no wanting to scream. There's no fear there at all.
Amazing.
Can you believe it's that close to her?
It's amazing. It really is.
But will she be able to hold it?
Bit tickler.
A bit tickly, yeah.
Did you ever think you would see this day?
Never. No. Very, very impressed. Absolutely brilliant. Julie with a tarantula on her hand. It was just absolutely amazing.
It really, and I'm not just saying it, it really wouldn't bother me now to have one.
She was absolutely bowled over. She couldn't believe she was calm and holding the tarantula. I'm
Thank
so
you.
proud of you.
3 weeks ago, the thought of a spider would send Julie into a complete panic. But now, even a tarantula doesn't scare her.
I could see she was just bursting with pride, as were we.
Are you shocked? Are you shocked? God, not as shocked as I am.
Words can't say it, sweetheart.
Thank you.
Amazing.
I shocked myself.
Yeah.
Can we safely say that you're over your arachnophobia?
Absolutely, 100%.
Come here.